And welcome back to Let's Try The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We are at part 17, and I'm just going to say up front, it's been a year since I played this game. It took me about a few hours to navigate my way through this, so my intent with this run-through of this particular dungeon is to just get you through the clear basics, and that's about it. So, you want to start off right away by using your slingshot, unless if you have a real thirst to, like, kill these Octoroks or Deku Scrubs, whatever you want to call it. But you want to basically, if you can, use your slingshot and aim right at the top of that thing there. It'll open up the door to get you through. Pretty simple, and that's about the only simple thing you'll probably have all day. So, big welcome, of course, to the Jabu Jabu's lair. The first place that I went to was down there, and there's basically like a shop you can make your way into, but that's not really relevant much for this level, so we're just going to kind of scoot on past that. And right now we're trying to find Princess Ruto, who should be on the other side of this here, maybe? Yep, little cutscene here to tickle your feathers. And we should be like, ideally, yay, I just found Princess Ruto. And so she's like, you! Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess Azora's. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried? Worried? She's worried about me? I don't care! Anyway, I can't go home right. I can't go home right now, and you get out of here. You understand? Leave me alone. Well then, suit yourself. Until we realize she suddenly falls into an abyss. So obviously, the game has set this up particularly so that you want to save, save her. So it's just only fitting to go in after her. Guy chasing girl, pretty cute. And again, I apologize for the lag that we've got here. Are you still hanging around? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little. But Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrifying jellies and strange holes around. On top of that, my precious stone was but... Well, that's none of your business. Anyway, you go home now. You understand? Well, you want to talk to her again, basically. You're that worried about me, huh? I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing like Captain Scotty's voice. Then I will give you the honor of carrying me? However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. So, after all the trouble that she's put you through, you want to pick the stupid bitch up and carry her around for a little while. So, yeah. You hear like the snotty, ah! And you just kind of, yeah, like you carry her around. So, you want to go through this little section here and try, if you can, to dodge like the bubbles. I personally think they're like a waste of time, but if you want to try to get more things from them, feel free to kill them if you so please. So again, you carry the girl or princess up, and we find ourselves in this little area over here. So right away, it should be no surprise as to what you have to do, but it took me a while, again, to figure this out, even after playing it for a year. You want to basically toss her up on the ledge over there, and then activate this little switch here. It'll cause the water to rise up, and away you go. So yeah, you just kind of want to just swim your way over there, pick her up, and then you just keep on going through here. Like so. And like before, you want to grab the... You want to hit that little thing over there. I like to... I don't know. I like to sort of refer to them as like... Oh, I don't know. Bees. Like in Mario Galaxy. Or like, I'm sorry, beehives. Like I can really talk. Okay, now this area here... I believe there's like another Deku scrub that's underneath here, but... Oh, yeah. You want to get on that little thing right there. I forgot about that. And of course, rule of thumb, you don't want to, like, leave the baby. I'm referring to her as the baby. I don't know. You don't want to leave her, like, hanging too far from where you gotta go, because then otherwise you'll just have to basically go back and get her. So while we're here, why don't we just get rid of this little Octorok while we're here? And yes, just when you thought the Hylian shield was gonna solve all your problems, you'll guess again. You will need... Alright. So if we're lucky enough, we managed to dodge him, but that's kind of the idea. So pick up the baby, or the princess. Gosh, if she heard how many times I was calling her baby, you just might want to feed her to, like, Fat Bastard or something. Well, anyway, this is where you want to go, more or less. And head into this door here. How do you like that? By accident, I evidently came out to the beginning. So, yeah, that was more or less to be expected. So, just a little backtrack here. And grab the baby again. I'm going to say baby so much in this one. It's just, I think it's funny. So you don't want to go down there, or it might be evident that you might want to. I don't know. So let's see here. So you want to basically navigate your way through this, and don't try to fall into those things there. You want to just keep on going and going and going. And just right when it gets us to the most critical part, it burps on us. Alright. I'm just going to kind of pause this for a moment and just give you some instructions here. Let's pause it. Alright, now, if you're going to try to explore all these different entrances, I'm just going to spare you a lot of heartbreak. Don't try. It'll take you a few hours like I did. So, like, if those of you out there that think the water temple is the toughest one, I'm sorry, I am crossing the line, but I think this one is the most harder one because it took me a while to remember it. So follow my instructions carefully, avoid my mistakes, and you'll get through this. So right away, just to cut through all the clutter, you want to go right this way here. And you want to go right over to this section over here, and right away now he's going to tell you that the switch won't work alone because you have to. It gives you kind of a hint, so you kind of have to think really carefully what she means. But those of you that don't, you pretty much want to just drop Ruta right here on the switch. She'll be back in a minute. You come in here, and you kind of fight like your first like mini boss. You're just basically in a room where you have to fight these enemies here, and that's, you know, mainly if you want like the treasures and stuff. The game the game makes that fairly easy. So if you're in a rush like I am, you want to get as close as you can to these things. and they're eventually gonna pop out like the spider from like the Deku Tree did. I mean, like the boss spider. And you want to use your basically your again use your you want to use like your slingshot to get rid of them all. I do recommend Z targeting, folks, because if you don't, it's going to make this particular battle massively hard. And you have to know like what side to get him onto. So here's another one. They almost kind of look like, I almost want to say like hummingbirds. And you never know where they're going to pop up because, yeah, I don't know. You just have to anticipate them showing up anywhere. Another way you can kill these guys is to listen for the sound where they fly. And you can see where they're at that way. Or you can rely on the battle music. Hi there. Wake up. And die. Yeah, there we go. That takes care of that one. And then we leave. And your first treasure kind of takes a couple extra seconds to appear. Don't know why the emulator has it set up like that, but in this treasure here should be the map. The map or the boomerang, I don't know quite which one. Okay, it's the boomerang. That's going to be pretty essential for this point in the game because it's you know, from Legend of Zelda. You just, you know, can't have a Zelda game without a boomerang. Come on. If you don't know about that, play the original one. You'll see what I mean. And I'm not trying to sound mean about it. I'm just giving you the origin of where the boomerang came from. Alright. And yes, it gives you instructions. We're just going to bypass the instructions. You can pause the video if you want to see that. We're going to go ahead and equip the boomerang. We will not be needing the slingshot for the duration of the level. And I believe the game sets it up so that you have to go back where you came from to get the girl. And as we know, most women can be pretty snotty. So you want to go back and get her, which if I can remember how to get back would be nice. Indeed, folks, you can get very lost very easily, and I never said going through this was going to be an easy one. I mean, like, you go figure. I spent a lot of time yesterday trying to get through this. May as well just be spending that much more time trying to go through it again. But yes, you are going to have to go back and get the girl in order to proceed forward. And I gotta love like how the doors open. It's just kind of that sounds really disgusting. But hey, what can you expect? You're inside a body. How inconsiderate! How could you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Well, where did you go? I left you on the button, you silly bitch. I don't know. I apologize, folks, for using so much infamity here, but what are you gonna do? The objective is to get to this little mossy thing over here, but you won't be able to use that for quite a while. So we want to head back to this section over here. So now your next obstacle, more or less, is to head. Let's see, not this one. Not this one, but wait, not this one. That'd be too easy. Maybe this area. Nope, that's right back to where we started. Okay. Us LPers, novice LPers, are known to make mistakes, so fuss off. So we want to head back down to. I think we want to head into this little area over here. I'm not too much mistaken. Well, okay. How about that? Go back into the same spot twice. That's really helpful. All right. Well, this is the only safe way that I think we can go. There's a couple different ways we can go in this one. Again, it's just a matter of trial and error, trying to figure out where to go and where not to go, all that sort of thing. But after dwindling long enough, I'm pretty sure we want to head. Okay, not there, but here. Or not here. Or blah, I don't know. It's a warp hole. It is a warp hole. Who knows? Alright, well, finally I found where I needed to go. It took enough time, but this is where we want to go. So basically, if you find another similar looking button thingy, same deal like the last time, put her down on the pad. Pretty sure she'll stay this time. And this is kind of like your first mini boss. It's not really much of a boss, but you want to like make sure you're Z targeting in the right area. So how I did it is I'm just gonna kind of fake the sky out a little bit and be like, oh, there's someone here. Oh wait, there's no one here. Whatever. So you want to make sure that he doesn't like try to sweep you out. You want to maintain as much life as you can. That pretty much nails that guy there. From this point, we should have the map. I think. Yeah, that's the map. If so, those of you that want to find that, then follow this video a few times to how I got there. But don't, like I said, do not make any of the mistakes that I did. I can just see like so many comments on this now. What the hell is your problem? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see it now, and I'm gonna comment and be like, oh, just move on, really, just move on.